It's official. Manny Pacquiao versus Chris Algieri, November 22 in Macau, China. The Venetian Casino in the Cotai Arena on HBO PPV. It's not the fight I wanted to see, and I know a lot of you guys out there didn't want to see that fight either. But it's happening. It's official. There's nothing we can do about it now. According to ESPN, it is official. They just posted the articles. Yeah, Bob Arum wanted the fight, and he got the fight made. He wants to promote boxing in Macau, China, and it doesn't matter who Manny Pacquiao faces. As long as Manny Pacquiao's fighting, it's going to be huge for boxing in China. But I didn't want to see this fight. I wanted to see Pacquiao versus Marquez 5. I think Pacquiao's going to destroy Chris Algieri. Chris Algieri's not on the same level as Pacquiao. Pacquiao's on the super elite level, and Chris Algieri's just a good fighter. And Manny Pacquiao's going to destroy Chris Algieri on November 22. And I just think Chris is just too inexperienced at this point, and at best, he's just a good fighter. He's not an elite fighter, and but he is a good boxer. But Manny Pacquiao's he's an elite fighter. He's the best out there. Manny Pacquiao is the best. So this fight's gonna be at 147 welterweight for the welterweight WBO championship title. Chris Algieri said he wanted to go after that title. He already has the WBO light welterweight title, so now he wants the welterweight championship. Chris Algieri, he's a former kickboxer. He's undefeated in kickboxing, and he's undefeated in boxing. His record is really good, but he's never faced anyone like Manny Pacquiao. His best opponent he faced obviously is Ruslan Provodnikov, but Ruslan Provodnikov is stationary. He's flat-footed. He pretty much what's gonna be Chris Algieri's destruction is Manny Pacquiao's speed, and Manny Pacquiao's foot speed is what's gonna win Pacquiao the fight. Manny Pacquiao's foot speed will just the pressure will be too much for Chris Algieri, and Pacquiao will overwhelm him and get him to the ropes. But pretty much the key to Pacquiao being easy for Pacquiao to win this is just Pacquiao's feet and his speed. That's the difference. And if Ruslan had that, then Ruslan would have won. And it was a close fight. Ruslan did drop him a couple times, so you can't compare Ruslan Provodnikov to Pacquiao. Pacquiao is way different. Pacquiao is the elite. So Chris Algieri, he 5'10", he's tall, he's got the reach, but Pacquiao destroys taller fighters and bigger fighters. It seems like Pacquiao does better against bigger fighters than fighters that are around the same size as Pacquiao. Chris Algieri, 20 wins, 8 KOs, and Pacquiao, we know he's 56 wins, 5 losses, 2 draws, 38 knockouts. Really, he only has 4 losses. Timothy Bradley lost, I don't count that. And Chris Algieri doesn't have the power. And the one thing that you got to do to beat Pacquiao is have KO power, because if you don't knock out Pacquiao, you're not going to win the fight. And fight's going to happen November 22, Macau, China. Don't miss it. HBO pay-per-view. I can't wait for this fight. I think it's a mismatch, but it's a Pacquiao fight. Chris Algieri is a WBO light welterweight champion. He's undefeated, so it will be a credible name to put on Manny Pacquiao's resume. But Chris Algieri he's a good boxer, but he's not an elite fighter. And Pacquiao's going to destroy him on November 22. I'm excited for this fight because I'm excited for all Manny Pacquiao fights, no matter who he faces. But Chris Algieri is a credible opponent. I just think it's way too early. He doesn't have enough experience, and you can't judge how good he is just by beating Ruslan Provodnikov, flat-footed fighter. So Manny Pacquiao's just way different. But yeah, he did beat the Beast, but Manny Pacquiao's a totally different beast and is the best fighter in the world. So don't miss it. It's official. Subscribe if you like my videos. Like them. Thanks for watching.